Hi guys, this is Salim. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, I am going to tell you about the latest trending emerging technology that is machine learning. So let's get started. So before to tell about the concept of machine learning, I just want to tell the importance of machine in human life. So we humans are capable of a supercomputer, which is nothing but brain. So with this brain, human once think that why can't the works that is done by human can be done by machine? Yes, you are absolutely right. So this thinking actually made to come into the existence of a new technology that is nothing but artificial intelligence. So and also machine learning, deep learning, the part of AI. So let's jump into our topic. So today's agenda. So today I'm going to tell uh, briefly about what actually AI, ML, and DL, and a real life example to demonstrate AI, ML, DL. What is machine learning? Categories under machine learning, libraries used in machine learning, applications of machine learning. So, what is AI? AI stands for artificial intelligence. In simply, we can say it is a computation power that enables machine to think like human brain, which means we are human, right? So we can think in our own capabilities. It's God's gift. So similarly, this gift, in order to give to the machine, so artificial intelligence can be applicable. So whereas machine learning, it is an application of AI that behaves to learn itself without being explicitly programmed or else by analyzing past experiences. So what does it mean is, we humans, we have been seeing from the birth till right now many objects, right? Suppose if someone come and ask what is the name of this animal, so if we have been seen this animal before, then we'll recollect it, and in within spontaneous of time we'll name that animal, right? So similarly, so machine learning is nothing but it's a like consider it's an algorithm that is given to a machine in order to make it think like human. So as I told you, we actually tell the output of anything by based upon the past experiences, not only past experiences but also many, but this is a main factor. So similarly, machine can also do the same things what a human can do. So whereas deep learning, we can say it is a function of AI that provides computational power to the programs or algorithms or models like neurons does to human brain. So all these three are actually related to each other. So I can say a good example by taking these three learnings. So we human beings have senses, right? Suppose if our hand touches to a hot body or hot object, then our brain tells to uh, take over the hand from that body, right? Or from that object. So now how this is happening, the receptors that are present in our screen layer will carry impulses to the brain where neurons will function, and order will come from the brain that to take the hand from that hot object. So now here you can consider these three learnings with our this scenario, I'm sorry, with our scenario. So here, machine learning can be act as the performing, like carrying the impulses to the brain cells and neurons and all this. So whereas learning can be considered as the carrying electrical impulses, whereas artificial intelligence can be considered as commanding. So all these three will be a good example for our scenario, right? So let's have a look on this image. Here we can see AI can be takes first position, or we can say technically AI will be as parent and MLDL will be as child. Mathematically, ML and DL are the subset of AI, and we can give an equation x equal to y plus z, where x stands for artificial intelligence, y stands for machine learning, z stands for deep learning. So this is a good example using Python. What actually subset means. So I have considered two lists. One is main list and second is sublist. Main list considered to be AI and sublist considered to be ML. So I wanted to tell whether ML is a subset of AI or not. So here in our case, I am going to check whether the list of elements present in sub are actually present in the list of elements of main. So I am checking in if condition. So here in our scenario, it is yes. So which means machine learning is also a subset of AI. Next, so real life example to demonstrate AI ML DL. So there are many real life examples and scenarios. So the main idea why I have taken this example is what actually made human to bring the machine into his life. So there are many, but out of this, I mean, among those, this will be a good example. So consider a person who is sitting on a sofa couch having fun with Xbox game and soft drink. So in the meantime of playing, he has to get up from the sofa couch and switch on the air conditioner. Since we humans are a bit lazier, the person thought, why don't I have a machine which do the works on my command? Now here the artificial intelligence comes, that is a robot that do the works on giving a command. So we humans are a bit lazy, right? So we don't want to work. So in fact we want a machine that can obey our commands and do the works. So this is this will be a good example for AI. Next, what is machine learning? So, machine learning, as I told, it is an application of AI which always behaves like itself as human brain does. So, it is not programmed explicitly, but it can analyze or predict the output based upon its past experiences. So, we, as human beings, we can tell the name of any person or object as we have been seeing those objects in our day-to-day life. So, in any programming language, we give input and give logic to perform task and it will results the output. But here in ML we give only input and I mean both input and output to the algorithm, but we are going to train that algorithm such a way that in order to predict this output you need to follow these measures or these steps. So one more thing I want to add here is the recently Sophia, which is a Android humanoid robot, right? So it is a good example for artificial intelligence. So it is developed and so by that we can consider that humans are very super powerful, so they can make anything. The human brain is capable to do anything, what I mean to actually to say. So the categories of machine learning. Next, um, under these there are three categories: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement. Under supervised learning, we provide inputs as well as outputs and train the data to predict the result. So for this, I can take example that so a teacher and student. So the student will learn from the teacher, right? So the student get the knowledge from the teacher. Teacher will teach us the student. So similarly here, by using this machine learning, we are going to make the machine to teach in such a way that it will obey the commands of us what we are telling to do so, and also it will consider the inputs as well as outputs, and it will goes in a scenario manner to what it has been told to do. So under supervised learning, there are two models: classification, regression. So under classification regression, there are algorithms. So I'll be going to cover those algorithms in the upcoming further videos. So next, when come to unsupervised learning, there is a quite difference between supervised and unsupervised. So here we are going to give inputs in unsupervised learning, but no output. But the algorithm itself, it has to generate the patterns which are to be considered as outputs or the path to the outputs. So under this unsupervised learning, there are three models: clustering, pattern search, dimension detection. Again, we do have algorithms under these three models. Next, reinforcement. Here, it takes decisions whether the predicted result is right or wrong. So here we don't train the data, but based upon past experiences, it will take the decisions the obtained result is right or wrong. So for supervisor and supervisor, I can take an example that we have two sets of elements, right? Or we can consider there are two lists in which the list one contains the names of fruits and list two contains the colors. Suppose in supervised learning, so here I am giving input output, means I am giving both fruits and the colors of the fruits. So the algorithm I am training that if it is red, it should be obtain apple; if it is yellow, it should be obtain banana. So simple. In unsupervised learning, here I don't train. I give the both list of items to this algorithm, but this algorithm itself will maintain or create a pattern uh, based upon their features, everything, because fruits will have different colors, right? So the same color of fruit will be two types, and based upon their features, everything, it will be considered and give the finalized output. So this is what actually a great example. So when come to neural networks, it actually comes under deep learning, and this is also going to be uh, explained by me in the next upcoming videos. Next come to the working of ML algorithm. So ML will work actually it will collect data and clean the data, visualize, apply model, and finally it will predict the accurate model, and finally it will goes to deployment. Next, libraries using machine learning. So NumPy, SciPy, scikit-learn, TensorFlow, Pandas, Matplotlib, Keras, PyTorch, Theano. These are the libraries that are used in machine learning, and these machine learning libraries have different scenarios for the different problems because we use it for different ways. So I'll be going to cover these libraries in the next upcoming videos also on hands-on. Next, real-time applications. Banking sector, social media, online frauds, authentication, robotics, e-commerce. There are many more to cover. So these are actually daily. I mean, we know basically. So there are many more. So guys, I hope by this session you could get a clear or at least what actually ML is. So please do comment, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe it.